Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Cross Set. The game decided to surprise us by telling us, oh, we've got 2 sets more of bonus levels, which, frankly, I'm not very happy about, really. I mean, I don't think the human mind is particularly uh, a fan of surprises. Frankly, almost in every case, sometimes there are exceptions, of course, but like I was ready for this game to be done, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're nowhere close to be done. Uh, let's see. In similar ways, if I was playing like a adventure or first-person shooter, and I thought I was about to defeat the boss, and it turns out that that boss is actually just some underling for another boss, well, I'm I'm kind of okay with that if I immediately fight the real enemy. I mean, that sounds like a real JRPG style of thing to do, actually. But if it is then another 2 or 3 hours before I fight the real enemy, uh, that's a little bit of a problem. Because I was just ready to be done. Now, also, arguably, definitely, I have to take in consideration that this game hasn't been greatly holding my attention. Uh, there's that as an issue also. Uh, and see, I'm looking here at bonus level +2, and I've got to find some kind of anchor point. And let's just start with all the rows. Ones, twos, threes. I'm really tired of saying just ones, twos, threes, fives. Yeah, that's another element. Is this one the only one? Yes, good. Bump that, bump that. Right there. Alright. Now twos, there's multiple twos. Threes, there's multiple threes. Fours, there's multiple fours. Fives, there's multiple fives. Nothing else can be learned from that. Twos on this. There are multiple twos, threes, there's multiple threes, fours, there's multiple fours, and fives, multiple fives. So that doesn't help either. Ones, multiple ones, twos. Are there any more twos? Nope. Threes. Fours. Nope. And fives. Moving on. Well, two. Let's actually bump those two. Let's look at this. Ones. Twos are already done. Threes. Fours. And fives. Alright, moving on to the next row. We have a 1 here, 1 here. This can't be a 1, but there can be a 1 here, so that doesn't help. 2 can't be here, but 2 can be here, so that doesn't help. 3, 3, 3, nope. 4, 4, nope. And 5, 5, nope. Not a bit of information can be derived from that row. Ones, there's a 1 here, and a 1 here, but that can't be a 1, so that has to be 1, which then, by the way, locks that in and bumps that. And this, by the way, locks that in, which now we either have a 2 or a 3, or 2 and a 3. Actually, this has to be 3 because there's only 1, 3, and 2. So now we've got our foundation to start down a path of finding the right solutions. Now, twos, there's a 2 here that can't be used, but a 2 here, and a 2 here, and a 2 here that can be used. Threes, there's a 3 here, 3 here. Fours, there's a 4 here, 4 here. And fives, there's 5 there, 5 there. Next, let's see, 4 and 2, 5 and 1. Nope. Let's just do this row then. We need a 1 still. Multiple up 1s. We need a 2. Yeah, let's see. Actually, this is the only 2 because this can't be a 2. Alright. And then we need a 4. There's a 4 here and a 4 here and a 5. That doesn't help any. Does this 2 bump anything? Actually, yes, this 5 and this 2 makes this a 4 for certain. And then that bumps this 4 and that bumps this. And then this can't be 5. And this can't be 2. So it has to be 3. And this has to be 2. There we go. So next row, I suppose, we need a 1. There can't be a 1 here. So that's not it, but still a possibility that the 1 is here or here. We need a 3. There can be a 3 here or there. And we need a 5. And we could have a 5 there and a 5 there. So nothing new to learn from that. Next row, we need a 1. I believe this is the only 1. Then we need a 3, which there could be a 3 here, or a 3 here, or a 3 here. And then we need a 4, which there can't be a 4 here, so that makes this 4. Which then we need a 5, and so that has to be 5, and that has to be 3. And then that is helping us solve these puzzles quickly now. 5, 5, 2. So could be a 3 here or a 1. And we need the 1, so that is that and that is that. And we're probably pretty close now towards the end. We just need a few more clicks to eliminate the remaining things. Like this has to be 4, this has to be 5, that eliminates this, that eliminates that, and then this isn't 1, and we've done it. To the next bonus level we go, +3. And see, what makes these bonus levels special is the question I'm trying to ask myself, and I'm not feeling like I can think of an answer. They feel like they're just more. These bonus levels might as well have been added to Cross Set 2 and just start working on your sequel. But inherently, I think there's kind of a problem with the game in itself. That sure, you could make another 70 plus puzzles and sell this Cross Set 2, and maybe start bundling the 2 games together when sales go down, and then have 2 for the price of 1 on Steam. That's certainly something you can do, but at the end of the day, without a scoring system, without random puzzle system, this game is not going to have a lot of appeal to a very broad audience, in my opinion. This is a very, very much just my opinion. And certainly it's not going to have any replayability, because there's no reason why anybody would ever want to go through these puzzles again. That's the same thing with Sudoku puzzles, which is the closest equivalent here, is once you've done a Sudoku puzzle, you don't want to see it again. You wouldn't want to do a crossword puzzle a second time either, because you'll just remember it and be like, be frustrated that you're just repeating yourself, which is something, as a YouTube video game critic, I don't suffer from too much of, but I have certainly suffered from a little bit here. It's like going, well, I need some 1s. Are there multiple 1s? Yes, well then I can't do it. I need a 2. Are there multiple 2s? Yes, well then I can't find it. I need a 3. Are there multiple 3s in this row? Yes, well then I can't do it. I need a 4. Are there multiple 4s? Yes, well then I can't do it. I need a 5. Are there multiple 5s? Yes, can't do it. The 6 is the same. And even if I just try to not verbalize half of that conversation there, that diatribe perhaps is a better term, it's not very helpful. Let's see, are there any other 2s here? Nope. Same phrases over and over again because you're doing the same thing over and over again. And then 3s, no. 4s, no. 5s, no. 6s, no. But there's a 2, and so that eliminated a 5 and a 6. But I think there's multiple 6s, yes, so that didn't help any further. Let's continue down the rows. There's a 1 here, a 1 here, a 2 here, and a 2 here, a 3 here. Let's see. 3 bumps that 3, and then 4 here and 4 here, 5, and then 6. Next, we need a 1. Is there any other ones? No, actually not. 2. There's multiple 2s. And 3s. Well, there's a couple 3s and 4s. There's a 4 here and a 4 here and 5. Let's see. Is there any other 5s? Nope. Okay. So that got these 4 columns now have something new to change with, to talk about. So let's just go through, I guess, all the columns since there's only 6 of them in total. 1s can't be done. 2's already done. 3s. Is there another 3? Nope. 4 here and 4 here, that won't work. 5 here, 5 there, that won't work. 6 here and 6 here, that won't work. Moving on. 2s. 2 there, 2 there. 3s. 3 there, 3 there. 4s, 4 there, 4 there. 5s. 5, and 6s. So nothing there. Might as well look on this column, although there's a low chance of success. 1s won't work. 2s won't work. 3s won't work. And then 4s won't work. 5s won't work. And 6s. 6s won't work. Okay, moving on. 1s won't work here. 2s won't work. 3s won't work. 4s won't work. Oh, this slowly changing background colors. It's not subtle enough to not notice, and it's frustrating. I don't like any of the backgrounds on it. It just screams that this is like my first project, my first Unity game. I'm gonna make a changing background as a part of a education package, like reading along on how to program video games, some book like that, or going through a class. Frankly, a lot of the classes I went through were a lot like that. They give you these assignments that were so simplistic and had no practical use whatsoever. And I suppose they're just there to get you to understand the basics, but maybe they are also simplistic projects because they have to explain even the simple things to the other people in the class. But man, I don't think anybody who understands the focus of the game should be the puzzle pieces would knowingly and rightly decide to have the background change in color. It's just silly. It's distracting. 2. Let's see, is there another 2? Doesn't seem like there is. 3. 4. There's a 4 here and a 4 here. And then 5. There's a 5 here and 5 here and 5 there. 5's already been done too, so that was a waste of time. And 6, can't do that one either. Alright, we'll do this column anyways, even though we have no real reason to. 1 won't work. 2 won't work. 3 won't work. 4 would definitely not work. 5 won't work. And then 6 won't work. That's what I thought. 3, bump that. So 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, 4 there, 4 there, and 5, and then 6. Is that the only 6? Is this one? No, there's also a 6 here, so nothing useful there. Alright, moving on. 1 here, and 1 here, 3 here, or 3 here, 4 here, or 4 there, 5 here, or 5 there, and 6 here and 6 there. So that's just it right there. Not helping very much. Let's just continue down the rows. It seems like we're going to go through the full cycle here, unless there's something I'm missing, which there probably is. Something missing. But as I think about it, as much as I can exhaust some extra brain power, which there isn't much to exhaust left while doing these puzzles, I don't think there's much of a better algorithm I could have thought of to solve this. My process is pretty good if I stick to it, but I'm not sticking to it because it's also kind of complicated and requires remembering a lot of factors that you'd probably prefer not to remember. Instead, it would just be better to go through everything, all the rows and all the columns, which is what I'm doing right now because I don't have a lead to follow the better path. Let's see, 1 here, 1 here, 2's done, 3 here, but there could be a 3 here too, 4 here, and 4 there, then 5. Can't be a 5 here, but there can be a 5 here or here, and 6, plenty of 6s. Moving on, there's a 1, there can't be a 1 here, but there could be a 1 here. 2, there's a 2 here. So that helps. And see, that eliminated a 1. So there could still be a 1 here and 1 here though. And it eliminated a 6. But there could be a 6 here, or 6 here, or 6 there, or 6 there. So that doesn't help. 4. There could be a 4 here, or 4 there, or 4 there. And 5 here, 5 here, 5 there. And then this 2 bumps that, which doesn't really change much. Moving on, we need a 2. There's a 2 here and here and here. We need a 3. There's a 3 here, 3 there, and 3 there. We need a 4. There's a 4 here and a 4 there. And we need a 6, and there's a 6 there and a 6 there. And see, it doesn't feel like I'm getting enough data here, because now I just need to do the columns again. It doesn't feel like I found anything helpful. There's a 1 here, I guess. That's the last remaining 1. And then a 4 could be here or there. And then 5 could be here or here. And a 6 could be here or there or there. This one bumps this. And does nothing else. Next column. Looking for 3. 3 can't be here. So this 3 and this 2 makes this a 5. Alright. And then that, I believe, tells me that this is the only 3 remaining. And then a 4 and a 6. There we go. Bump that one. And bump that one. And moving on, I suppose. We need a 1. And there can't be a 1 here, but there could be 1 there and 1 there. We need a 2. There can be a 2 here or here, so that's not good. A 3, I would be very surprised if I could find a place for a 3. Let's look here. This might be right. This could be a 3 too, so that's wrong. Alright, 4. There's a 4 here or there or there, so that's not gonna work either. I'm not gonna find anything here. I know I'm not. 5 there and there, and then 6 there and there. Yep, no surprise there, really. No surprise at all. 1 could be this one or this one. Can't be this one, could be that one. 2 could be this one or this one, so that's no good. 3 could be this one, but not this one, but also this one. So 3 here and 3 here again. And so these 2 here and these 2 here are going to be some of the last 2 pieces we find. 4 can be that or that, so that's no good. 5 can be that or that, so that's no good. 6 can be that one or that one. Next, we have need for a 1, which could be here or here, and then we need for a 4, which could be here or here, and then we have need for a 6, which could be here or here. So nothing helpful there. And it seems like every time we go through these loops, we're barely finding even one small improvement. Let's see, 1 here or here. 2, there can be a 2 here or here. 3, there can be a 3 here or 3 here. And let's see, no 3 here and no 3 there. Okay, 4, there can be a 4 there, a 4 there, so that's no help. 5 can be a 5 here or there, and then 6 here, well, no 6 here actually, but a 6 here and a 6 there. And so we've done the full columns again, and so we're back to rows, and we're just slowly picking away at this, finding the one little thing that helps us. Let's see, there's could be a 3 here, particularly the 3s are messing with me. We don't need a 3, we have a 3. We need a 4, which could be there or there. And then we need a 6, which could be there or there. So nothing improved there. This 1, 2, 3 tells me that this has to be 6. And so we have now a need for a 4 and a 5, which tells me this is 5 and this is 4. Bump that. Nice. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. 6. We'll bump that one. 2. We need a 1. There could be a 1 here, here. We need a 2. There could be a 2 here or there. We need a 4. There can be a 4 there or there. 5. This 5 might be the only 5. No, because I can... Wait, this 5 might be the only 5 because this 5 here can't be a 5. This 5 here can't be a 5. Maybe I've been missing that. So now we need a 2, and there's multiple 2s, and we need a 1, and there's multiple 1s, and we need a 4, and that's the only 4 that's available. Nice. Let's see. We need a 6, which could be either one of these, and we need a 1, which could be either one of these, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to solve that. And this could be 1 or 2 and 1 or 2, and we don't know. This, I'm going to go ahead and skip these two because there's a high chance we won't be able to figure that out. Well, because this could be 6 or 1 right now. It can't be 3, obviously. So move in closer. We need a 1 on this. It could be here or here. We need a 4, which could be not here, but here. Well, not here or here, so it has to be this. Locked. Because of this 4 and this 4. Alright, and we need a 5, which could be either one of these. And we need a 6, which could be either one of these. So it probably means that this is 1, but I don't know if I actually have the evidence to agree with that. Bounce this one. Let's bounce that one too. Let's see. Moving on, I suppose. You need a 2, which could be either one of these. A 3, which could be either one of these. A 4, which could be this one or this one. And a 6, which could be that and that. Okay. And are we going back to columns again? Seems like it. We're going in circles. How long have we been going? Almost 30 minutes. And this is just puzzle plus 3. It's only going to get worse at this rate. We need a 4 here or here. We need a 5, which could be this or, well, only this actually. There we go. So we need 4 or 6 there. And we won't be able to figure that out for a while. We need a 1, which could be that or that. We need a 2, which could be this or this. We need a 4, which could not be this or this. So it has to be that. So we have a 1. We need a 2. We need, which I believe that's that now. And then, so it's 1 or 6 on both sides. And we won't figure that out for a while. Let's see, 5, 6, and 3 or 1 are the two options. Let's see. The way this cycles is even odd. I haven't realized this, but it is. It goes 1, then 3, then 5, then 6, and it cycles it back instead of... I kind of expected to do the opposite. To go 1, then 6, then 5, then 3. I don't know, maybe I'm just not thinking straight right now, and that's why I would expect it to do the opposite. But let's see, 3 and 5, so this could be 1 or 2. This could be 1 or 2. That's not gonna help us any. This could be 1 and then 3 and then 5. There's no 5 available here, so it could be here or here. And then 6 either way. And then 4, 5, and so this could be 1 or 6. And that means this is the only way I should have it, 6 or 1. I'm trying to put the ones next to each other by cycling in it, and it's really just a waste of time, actually. If we're just going to be honest about it, it really is. 6 and 1, 6 and 1. If I had the ability to mark off numbers and like just strike through them or put them in shadow, although I have played games where I put numbers in shadow and then they were in such shadow I couldn't even read them, and then that became an issue when mistakes were made. Let's see, am I really looking here, or am I just goofing around and trying some random things in my head? Mostly goofing around trying random things in my head. Let's see. The weird thing, I think, to think about this is I'm probably going to make the next bit of progress in this column, if I was to guess. Let's see. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5. This can't be a 5. And so if there's no other 5s, that eliminates that. Let's see, so we need a 3 now on this because I've eliminated a 3. So when I look at this, this has to be 3 because this eliminates that 3. So that puts everything down to 6, 6 and 1. 6 and 1's everywhere, practically. 6 here, and 6 here. And then, let's see, let's work our way back down to 3s. Can have a 3 here, can't have a 3 there. Alright, and then 2s. Let's see, can have a 2 here. So we're at 6 and 1, and this is just going to be this long chain in a second. This 1 tells me this is 6, tells me that this has to be 1, and then that tells me that this is 6, that tells me this has to be 1, that tells me that this has to be 6, which tells me this has to be 1, which it's not. Hmm. So either I've made huge mistakes or I've made minor mistakes. Because like I could start changing this 5 to like a 3, and this 3 to a 5, and then change this 5 to something, but no, I don't think that's the right move. Let's see, could this be 4? Well, if I change this 4 to a 1, then I've got to change this one to something. I've screwed this up so much. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this wants a 1. And this can't be a 1. Can it? So I need something to turn into a 1. Which this has to be a 1 then. And then this still needs a 6, which, let's say this is 6. Man, I'm just playing with the numbers now, just cheating everything. And let's see, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wow. I think this is a good point to end this recording. We're gonna have to come back and fix this mess. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. I'm sure there's some people yelling at the screen right now telling me where I messed up. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.